Hey guys, welcome back to our COVID conditioning series for softball. So we're in week 5 out of our 6-week program. Thanks for watching so far. Hope you're enjoying the program. Once again, if there's any injuries or any pains come up during the program, give us a call at the Healthy Body Company. Otherwise, here we go with week 5. So for week 5 schedule, we're going to keep with the extra skill session at the end of the week. So 2 conditioning, 2 strength sessions, and now 2 skill sessions. So probably keep the skill sessions to the end of the week, so focus on the strength and the conditioning throughout the week, rest midweek, and then 2 skills at the end of the week. For our strength sessions for week 5, we've kept the format the same, so our supersetting exercises, so exercise 1A, 1B, then rest, and so on. Lower body exercises are still in blue, upper body still in red, and core still in green. Few changes to the style of exercises and to the resistance. So the Bulgarian split squats now have weight added to them. Push-ups are now on the feet. The bridges have gone from just a conventional bridge to an adductor bridge. Planks have moved from conventional planks to high planks. We've added extra resistance on our wood choppers, and we've changed our shoulder rotation exercise to an internal rotation. And what that means is just more mirroring the throwing action, the throwing acceleration action. But you'll see that with the videos to come during the program. So remember, each strength session, warm up 5 minutes and cool down 5 minutes at the end. So to kick off week 5 with exercise 1A, we're going to be working on our Bulgarian split squats again. This time we're going to increase the reps and we're going to add some weight. So a simple backpack works quite nicely. You're going to throw it onto your back, throw some books in there or something to make it a little bit heavier. Again, have something behind you, 1 foot up behind you, front leg out a bit wider so your stance are nice and wide. Squatting down. Don't forget to swap legs. Other leg comes up. So we're going to work 3 sets of 25 on each leg. So exercise 1B to superset our Bulgarian split squats. We're going to work with our push-ups again. This time we're coming away from push-ups on the knees and we're going to work on push-ups on the feet. So 3 sets of 10 push-ups on the feet. If you did this last week, maybe increase it to 3 sets of 15 for this week. So, toes and hands, body nice and straight, pushing up. So we're working again, 3 sets of 10. If you did this last week, 3 sets of 15. Exercise 2A, we're going to change up our bridges to work on more of an adductor bridge rather than just a basic bridge. So we're going to need something to put our foot on, so just a box or something or a step. And instead of working onto the back, we're going to lay on one side. We're going to have 1 foot knee straight on the platform. We're going to press up, lift up through the hips. The leg that's on the ground is going to come off and hover. You can sort of take that bottom leg on and off the ground. That makes it a little easier. So we're going to do 3 sets of 20, so 3 sets of 20 with the bottom leg hovering off and on the ground. So up, down is 1 rep. We go 3 sets of 20. This is what you have to do on both sides, so swap over after you've done one side. So to superset our adductor bridge with exercise 2B, we're going to work with a high plank this time. So we've been doing just conventional planks and side planks for the last sort of 4 weeks. We're going to work with a high plank now. So it's the same thing, but we're going to work on toes and hands instead of elbows. So high plank looks like this. You're going to hold that position, and a high side plank looks like this. So we're going to work on 3 sets of 30 seconds, so 1 30-second round on the conventional high plank, 1 30-second round on each side. Exercise 3A, we're going to be working on our calf raises again, so straight knee, single leg calf raiser. So holding onto something on the one leg, up for 1 second, and down for 3. Up, down. Up for 1, down for 3. Don't forget to swap over. Straight knee, single leg calf raises. We're going to work 3 sets of 20 on each leg. So for exercise 3B this week, a bit of a modification on our wood choppers. We're going to incorporate another band. So blue band's going to stay for the upper body movement. You guys must have a red band at home from previous use in the series. Otherwise, another band, whatever color or resistance strength, around the hips. So what that's going to resist is that hip rotation. So we're going to work hips and arms together. going to rotate. So nice wide stance, plant one foot, push off with the other. Obviously, the further away you stand, the more resistance there is. So we're going to work with 3 sets of 20 on this one. Use your dominant arm that you normally bat with, or you can do both to balance yourself out. So 3 sets of 20 on this one. Exercise 4A, we're going to change up the shoulder exercise a little bit. So prior to this week, we were doing shoulder external rotation. This time we're going to change it up to internal rotation. So a bit more prominent in the throwing mechanism, where the arm has to accelerate and internally rotate and then decelerate. So we're going to work with the blue band, heavy resistance. The resistance is going to come from behind us, so tie the band or jam it in the door from behind you. Stand in front of the band, elbow at 90 degrees. Start off in a neutral position, so elbow 90 degrees, arm facing up. You're going to bring it down, so elbow stays up, forearm comes down, and then slowly bring the band back. So don't let it fly you back, control it down, coming back up. So from the side view, looks like this, starting here, rotate, bring it back, rotate, and back. So we're going to work with 3 sets of 20 on this one. Exercise 4B, we're going to be working on our bent knee, single leg calf raises. So holding onto something similar to the straight leg calf raises, but with a bent knee. So single leg, bent knee, up for 1, down for 3. Up, and then down 1, 2, 3. Up, 1, 2, 3. Swapping over. Up, 1, 2, 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And again, we're going to work 3 sets of 20 on each leg. For week 5 conditioning, we're going to be keeping the intensity nice and high. So that 90% intensity, so near on a full sprint with those run intervals. So we're going to work with 5 rounds of 5 20-meter intervals at 90% intensity. 2 minutes rest between rounds on the first session, 1 minute rest between rounds on the second session. So I've included here change of direction drills. So what that means is we could add in some ladder training, some shuttle runs, so with the change of direction and running back, or quick, what we call suicide runs, up and back, hurdle runs, just short, sharp agility drills. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to work with. Doesn't matter what you choose, but it's time to start adding in those agility drills to get the feet moving nice and fast. Remember to warm up, remember to cool down after each session. For week 5 skill sessions, we're keeping the 2 sessions in the week. So we added that on last week. We're going to keep that with week 5. So the 2 sessions at the end of the week. We're building on the numbers here. So building on the numbers, building on the types of skills that we're working with. So here's a pretty comprehensive guide for both sessions. Just repeat these sessions for the 2 sessions that you have to work through for the week. So together, Softball New South Wales and I have been working on this skills program for you guys. So it's pretty comprehensive there. Stick to those numbers purely because we're building on them slowly to prevent overuse injuries before the season already begins. So that's the reason why the numbers are coming up nice and slowly, just to prevent overuse happening before we even start. So remember to warm up 5 minutes, remember to cool down 5 minutes after. So that's it for week 5, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Our final week's coming up next week for week 6. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying the program. And if there's any comments or any feedback or any injuries have come up, just give us a call at the Healthy Body Company. Cheers.